Here I am, stuck where you're standing. All I need is love. It's here to take over. Don't look any further. What we saying, everyone? What we saying? Damn, I'm too. Sweet. Oh shit, I just realised, bro, I can't even do that. It's so big. Alright, sweet. Let me know what we're looking at, people. Know what we're looking at. Just inverted this. Just inverted this, chat. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, what we saying, chat? I'm just getting the chat up now. Oh shit, I just realised, bro. I've got TikTok on pause, bro. Got TikTok on pause. What we saying? What's yours? Yeah, let me know what pairs we're looking at, boys. We've got 79 man in there. Everyone drop a like on the stream, boys. Everyone drop a little like on the stream. Alright then. Put this here. Alright, what we saying? What is everyone looking for? Let me know what everyone's looking for. Is this? Oh, fucking hell. Yes, boys, what pairs are we looking at? Took a short on GU not so long ago with the wrong stop loss, re-entered now. Fair play, mate. That's unlucky, that's bare unlucky. Very unlucky. I'm gonna set that up. Right, sweet. Right, let me read my YouTube chats. Alright, morning MH, morning So Pulse, V got what you saying, Anderson, Noah, Jesse, Amin, what you saying, we go again, trust me, G-Sav, G-Sav, Ruben, what you saying, Mood, get your Eloc on EU at ASAP is forming now, yeah, straight away, already on it, come on bro, morning, what you saying bro, morning Tommy, morning Flux, morning Aussie, all good bro, all good Aussie, depends what pair you looking at bro, what pair you looking at Aussie. What are you saying, Jed? Morning, VGox, Seb. What are we saying? I mean, G, you already. Fair play. EJ, UJ Longs. Fair play in EU. Fair play. Morning. Morning, Cam. What do you think of gold? GU Shorts. GU. A lot of people are telling me GU Shorts. Stream is so stable now. Well done. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, Flux. Morning, Ash. What are you saying? Stainless. Didn't like that, GU. Fair play. Morning. Faith, Tom. What are you saying? Mungo. What are you saying? Anyone who's in there, say yo. What we saying, people on TikTok as well. People are saying GU Shorts. My Discord was heavy on GU Shorts. My Discord was heavy on GU Shorts. In terms of actual entries, I mean, I'm assuming most people use this inversion. I'm actually going to get it's bang in line with the other one, so I'm actually just going to put a border on it instead, so I can actually see what's going on. So a lot of people's entries was there. If you missed this, you can still get in on the retap of this level. Stop loss on this high, 12 pips. Two to one. Pound news was positive, so wasn't confident in the shorts. Fair play. Hey Richesse, what's the deal with people copying trades, and does that stuff even work? Obviously, like, depends like what way you're doing it. Do you mean like connecting to someone's account? I wouldn't be looking to do that, bro. Connect to someone's account, if that's what you mean. Are you in this? It hasn't been tapped in yet, bro. This one hasn't been tapped in yet. I'm gonna send both of these to the Discord right now, boys. So remember, if you wanna get the best out of these streams, if you are in the Signal group, boys, then you're gonna get all my charts, all my positions. And by the way, if you are a Signal member, just at me in there, and I'll send some charts in. Let me actually send this to. Send it both in. Hit my TP today, bro. That felt good. Lovely. I'm personally bearish as well on Euro GBP. So I do want us to continue coming down off this order block. So that means really, if we're looking to sell the euro and we're looking to sell the pound, I would really rather sell EU, just personally, based on that, what we've seen. The only thing is, like right now, it's probably gonna aid. Well, it depends. We should really just come up to here and then sell off. What the fuck's that? I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, we should really just buy up to here and then sell off. So let's have a look. Let's do 10. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Are you looking to take anything? I'm just watching. Definitely looking to take something, bro. Definitely looking to take something. Mum was a GU trade holding to TP though. Lovely, bro. Lovely to hear that. Lovely to hear that. 2 secs, chat. 2 secs. Everyone share the live. I'm quickly putting it on pause for 2 seconds. Everyone double tap the live. Share the live out, boys. Share it out. Share it out. 2 secs. Yeah, boys. Let me know. What are we favouring? EU or GU? Let me know. What are we favouring? I mean, EU1's got a lot tighter of a stop loss, so you're going to get double the RL. We're aiming for 19 pips on this and 34 on this. So EU's definitely more of an efficient trade. We need it to retrace though. That's something we definitely need. We'll see. It'll be interesting to see how we react off of this fair value gap and therefore the order block just beneath it. So we might even buy up off this, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we want to do. Yeah, boys, what we're looking for mainly, this or... Okay, that would already have tapped in, so let's see how it does. Fucking hell. It's looking kind of heavy, chat. I think it's more bearish. Fair play. C6 bears. Mate, why is this TikTok bugging out, bruv? Come on, TikTok. You fucking bastard. Fuck it, mate. I'll just leave it. Oh, that's why. Sorry, boys, for banging you on pause. My bad. Yeah, who's getting in this one, though? This one looks a little bit peak. We can wait for the refinement. Sorry, the... Oh, fuck's sake. Sorry, let me get this fucking TikTok set up properly. Yeah, let me know who's getting in. Only thing that's concerning me with EU is the fact that we do have an imbalance higher up. So if we're looking at the actual leg overall, we're really in this leg here. So we are in the discount. So we would really rather see us push up into the premium and then sell out. But again, like, you can only really trade what's in front of you. So we'll see. We'll see. Go on GU. Yeah, we can see on that 5 minute, we're just mitigating that lovely. If you did have this limit, let's see how it would have played. It stops, boys. Yeah, it looks like obviously the DXY is just coming down to fill that. We'll see if we can fill it really nicely and push up. But yeah, even GU. Let me get rid of this real quick because it's kind of, there's so much shit going on right now in and around. Let's wait and see. Obviously, we've got our stop loss set for a reason, boys. So if it goes into a bit of drawdown, that is what it is. Can you check GJ out? A lot of people are telling me GJ. GJE. Right, let me read the chat. Yeah, the only other... fucking hell. Let's see. Stayed up all night. It's 4 AM for me. Damn. Are you more likely to sell off easier because of EG? Yeah. Looking for EU sells. Why are you sending those in though, Lou? Wait, what do you mean, Flux? What do you mean, bro? You didn't join. What do you mean, bro? I hope you don't go up. Yeah, this one's definitely valid to be taken, man. This one's definitely valid. We're just obviously in a bit of drawdown right now. In a bit of drawdown. What you can wait for as well is, to be fair, I'm not going to lie, chat, this one does look like it's just going to stop out. So we'll wait and see. Let me do GJ before we even get back onto this one. Let me do GJ first because I see, okay, fuck me. The markets are moving. You can see that just. Even that, you wouldn't want to fade that either, to be fair. We are tapping into this order block, so we'll see if we do have any 5 minute or anything start to form. To be fair, it actually looks alright. Let me see the chat. Yeah, that 3-minute candle's pretty heavy. Pretty heavy. Coming off of that 5-minute imbalance we can see there. You get rid of this. Yeah, it does look like this one's just going to be shooting up now to the upside, which is fine. Is what it is. But yeah, I wouldn't be expecting to stay in this. This is going to stop loss, people. This trade is going to stop loss, people. And there's no point crying about it. There's no point crying about it. I enter on it giga candles, my stop loss. To be fair, that one was a bit of a giga candle. But we'll see. With the 5-minute might come down, we might have a giga candle to the downside. You never know. One thing I always say is don't be induced by a few big candles. So just because you've seen a candle like this, don't automatically now think, oh, I've got to get in longs, I've got to get in longs. If you're in buys and if you're in sells and you get stopped out, that's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. Doesn't mean you've got to chase it and then catch a buy that's going to be late. But yeah, this one's probably cooked. I'm not going to lie, this one's probably cooked, boys. That trade probably couldn't have gone any worse, to be fair, if you got in that. Couldn't really have gone any worse. Yeah, let me see the chat, because that's pretty much everyone's bias now is done. People saying GJ, right, chat. What are you saying, crypto? What are you saying, crypto? Yeah, this is literally about to get cooked. Chat, what are we looking for? Because all these comments are just about GU and EU, and it's tapped in and then got literally clotted straight away. Aren't you going about against your rules by selling in the discount? No, bro, this is just a strategy. I mean, I would prefer it to be in the discount, but this is just a strategy, really. And like I said, we know our strategy plays out over time, so we just got to take it when it forms. And we might get giga candled out like we did today. Well, we're not out, we're actually still in, but probably going to stop out. We may get stopped out, but we know if we take it every day, more times we're going to catch W's than L's, really. Let's look at the DXY, see what the DXY is doing. Yeah, I mean, we've closed below that, so yeah, it's very bearish right now. Very bearish. Can't really see any reason for us to... let me just actually wait. Yeah, you obviously want a bullish dollar from here. There's not really anything for it to come off of other than this order block, so we'll see how this order block does. But as I said, most likely is that EUG is going to get cooked. And DXY is going to continue down into this higher time frame imbalance. This 4-hour imbalance. We'll see though. Coming down a bit now, I suppose. If this 15-minute could provide. Let me know any other pairs though that you man are looking at. Because literally all my chat is just about EUG. Yeah, boys, if I missed your comment, just put it in again, innit? Just put it in again. I'm not ignoring anyone. It's just chat's moving quite fast right now. I think you're good. Rejection is what nice would move too high though. Yeah, no, I don't know, man. It's just we're not really reacting off anything up here. So I think it's just stalling. It is going to continue up, but is what it is, boys. Is what it is. We'll see. GU as well taking that. Well, it's not even taking the high. It's just come really close into it. So DXY, we need it to be bullish off this order block, but I don't think it will be. We'll see though. There's a few confirmations we could say. We've had a change of character or a market structure shift, whatever you call it. And we've got an order block there. So we'll see after taking the Asia low and filling the gap. So we've got a few confluences. I'll mark out the low and the high. So yeah, really you need DXY to straight away just pump to that high. That's it. Straight away pump. No. GJ. Everyone's talking about GJ, so let's have a look at GJ. Obviously, it's... Only thing is the M basket is really quite bearish. Let me get rid of this. The M basket is really quite bearish. Yeah, the market's just not nice at the moment. The markets are not nice. No pairs are really nice. We're in between a bullish POI and a bearish, just constantly being made to guess. Is it going to buy? Is it going to sell? This is just guessing, really, for me on GJ. We're at still trading in the prior week as well. You can see we haven't taken out the high or the low, so we haven't really got loads to go off. I mean, we had a little bit of a grab to the upside where we took out some candle highs, but we didn't take out the main one that mattered. How did you start streaming your live trading? Any advice to get into streaming? Yeah, bro, just pick up your camera and turn it on, man. Just go on TikTok and go live, bro. So that's simple as that. Gold. A lot of people tell me gold. Have a look at gold. How EU. I think he's probably stopped out now. Why is it lagging? It's gotta be. No, still in. Right, we'll have a look at gold. Even gold, man. Even gold looks. These markets right now are just not nice at all. 2 trades this month, 2 L's. It is what it is. Yeah, bro. This month has been shocking to be quite honest with you. Shocking. The price action's just been bad. It's just mainly the DXY, really. To be fair, I mean, it's just the last. I don't know how long, really. The last, I'd say, unstable connections. Sick. I'd say the last 13 days. So the last 2.5 weeks, really. We've moved up, down, up, but we're really back where we started. So we haven't really done much. Our bias is still seeming like it's going to play out, but I'm on a 4-month loss streak. Unlucky, bro. Doesn't matter. Should I go raw spreads or no cushions? Raw spreads, bro. GJ, people's looking at GJ, UJ potential retracements. I'll look at GJ. I think this EU stopped out now. Can this thing just, like, either play or not? Do you know what I mean? Just sort of pissing around. I hate when price does this, man, because that means I've got to keep checking it. Probably got to spread it out anyway, to be fair. GJ. Cool. GJ, let's have a look at GJ real quick. GJ, we've got this imbalance. It's about to be inverted. I'm going to get rid of this order block because I just don't. There's just no point having this on our chart, boys. You just got to pick a lane in these times. The market's not really showing us where it's going. Normally the market gives us a little show of where it's going. Right now it's not giving us that. Reason being, we're still part of this 4-hour leg. This 4-hour bullish leg here, which should have been a simple retracement into the 4-hour and then a breakout of the high. We have been trading within this leg since making the high for 6 days. So 7 days we've been in the same 4-hour range, right? 7 fucking days. So seven days where it's just not really done anything. But what I'm really going to be looking for is just the simplest thing you can look for, really, which is your internal external extension. So we're going to do the current 4-hour smaller range. So I don't mean the overall range, I mean the small one. You can see we're in the premium. Okay, we're in the premium. We've tapped into our OTE. We've tapped into our order block. This is GJ. GJ is probably looking the nice out of any pairs, really, that we've seen so far this morning. Looks like we might invert that as well. So let's see what the RR would be on that. I'll have a look at gold after this, boys. Yeah, nearly a 4R. That would actually be decent. So sell is possible. So if you can trade from that range, you should hit TP surely, or is that risky trying to mimic the pad? That's what you should try and do, bro. Yeah, no, you're on the right lines. If you can trade to that range, you should hit TP surely. But wait, To hit TP on what? Depends what you mean, hit TP. GU, your thoughts on GU? You in this one, my boy? No, I'm not. Well, GJ's not tapped in yet, bro. But GJ does look the best, I'll be honest. Really dialing down on sticking to bias. If I see no trades, I'm not forcing it anymore. Fair play, Josh. I haven't traded once this month. Fair play. Morning, Lou. Yeah, I'm all good, Mehmet. How are you, bro? If I missed any comments on TikTok or YouTube, just put them in the chat again. How many man we got in here? 120 man in here. 120 man on the YouTube. My guy goes for 1.4 RR. Is that a bad sign? Yeah, bro. I mean, you're going to be cooked if you can't trade more than like 2 RR. Zero trade this month. Discipline or negligence? Discipline, bro. Discipline. Discipline, I'd say. Zero trades, brother. There's nothing wrong with that C-strokes, bro. If you're waiting for an FVG to invert, if you're waiting for an FVG to invert, if you want strike rate way higher, use FVGs that are actually tapped it, that are actually held price up or down. Yeah, we do that all the time, to be fair, bro. We always say if it's interactive with it, doesn't necessarily have to hold price up necessarily. It doesn't have to hold it up, but one that we've interacted with. So this one here, for example, this fair value gap hasn't, until price breaks out this high, this fair value gap hasn't technically been or done what it needs to do, because the job of a fair value gap is it pushes price from internal liquidity to external liquidity, right? That's what it should do. So say we bounce off of it, interact with it, as C-Strack said, and then we invert it. As he said, that is a much better confirmation, but sometimes it can be hard to do that. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Drew not there much. We closed below on GJ as well. We have just closed below. Who's getting in GJ? I just don't know this morning, man. Really don't know this morning. Stat pound news at 7. That these days are always difficult to trade, but the market does look pretty decent. It's just, bro. Yesterday Euro smash TP hard, had a short. Lovely, Frank. What pair is this? This is GJ, bro. GBP JPY. Let me turn my indicator thing on. Hang on. Right, that's better. You ain't gonna move about now. April to July, slightly profitable. August bad. 2 years in. Fair play, FX Adam. That's what it's like though, man. You have your good months and you'll have your average months. I mean, last month we absolutely smashed it. We absolutely smashed it last month. But this is what I say to people. This is why you got to turn up every day in the markets. Because when you're tuning into my lives, boys, you're going to know how to trade these shit markets. And a very important point about it, you should try and make an overlay for each pair to add somewhere on screen, bro. Can't lie, it is. You have got a pretty shit memory. I'm not going to lie, bro. Now, that's not an insult. That's like genuinely mean like that. So it's not pissed me off or anything. Just notice that you bare forget stuff gone. You definitely smoke a bit too much Cali. I just did 2% on this shit on 50k funded. Lovely, bro. It does say on the bottom right now what pair it is. You in off that inverse, does your entry confluence variate? Yeah, I mean, slightly, not massively, I'll be honest. It's a 5-minute fair value gap or a 5 or 15-minute fair value gap or inverse fair value gap. So not a bad idea to just sit out with FOMC. You have Jackson's whole Synopsium news event tomorrow. I don't know what that means. Which is just makes it, yeah, no. I mean, the main thing of the week, I mean, not the week, but the main thing of the day has been this pound CPI. This is why, how we're moving is how we're moving. I know we've got news tomorrow. We've got a lot of news tomorrow and we've got FOMC later today. But we do typically, this is the London session, we do typically have a decent move during that because we have a nice manipulation. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to lie. Sticks Statics Lab. No idea what Jackson's whole symposium is. No idea. What site to find that red folder news? Forex Factory, bro. All that money and you roll a Philips monitor, bro. I've got 2 of these. Let me show you these bitches. Right. Sorry, my bin's there and my cleaner's literally just fucking cleaned it. Bro, I've got these 2 rotatable things. I just like, it's easier on live to have it up on my laptop, innit? I've got the chat up on my laptop. Bro, I've got these 2 Man ain't broke, don't worry. These are 30, I just bought 2 of them. Like, they're just sitting there at the moment. Trust me. I prefer to have the chat there so I don't have to have the big monitor on screen. And then this one's just a bit bigger, so I prefer it. You know what I mean? Sorry YouTube, you man couldn't have seen that, but it's just my other monitors. Lol, it's the news event that happens every August where all bankers get into a room and chat shit and make decisions, basically orange folder. Is that what it is? Is that what it's actually called? I thought you was talking. I thought you were saying like that was like a metaphor, but not a metaphor. Like, I don't know what the word is. Like I don't know. All right, fair enough. Come on. Yeah, yeah. I was thinking that money. I'm not gonna say that because I'm on TikTok, but that definitely does sound like an Epi Island one. Hepstein. Wait, that's got to be Stu's new name, Hepstein. You don't wait for change of character, Louis. Inversions are pretty much a sign that change of characters are gonna come, because if you think about it, right, if we've got a range in price like this, a bearish range, and we've got a fair value gap here. If price continues up and closes past this fair value gap and closes above it, the reason we find that significant for 2 reasons. Obviously, first of all, we've rejected this bearish order flow, so we should now flip to bullish. But second of all, is that what are we going to react off now? Now that we've closed past our internal liquidity, if we're not aiming for, remember, internal to external, that's how price should move. Goes to internal liquidity, then moves to external liquidity in line with the trend. If we don't do that and we close above our fair value gap like that, then it tells us we're actually, the only thing we can possibly be aiming for is external liquidity to the upside. So it shows us a few things with the fair value gap. And as I said, that just shows you that it's more than likely we will have a change of character. Because once we've inverted the fair value gap, that is the internal liquidity. All right, we're a little bit in profit on this one now. There was not really any need for you to twerk on our stop loss like that so heavily, Mr. Euro USD, but I'll allow it. What time frame represents a significant fair value gap? Depends like what lens you're looking at the market through. If you're talking about like right now what we're looking at, which is pretty much like the sessions playing out, the 15-minute is going to hold by far the most prevalence, 15-minute and 30-minute, and then 5 minutes slightly as well. If you're going on a higher time frame, then it's going to be the 4-hour and the daily. And then even higher than that, it'll be the weekly and the monthly. And if you think the monthly don't count, boys, listen, the monthly is very, very important. Very, very important. We caught this whole move up here. This whole move up here was caught very, very simply just from doing internal, external. So you can see, and you can rewind on my lives, boys. We had this bias for the longest time. Obviously, we knew that move coming off our internal to our external. We also had CRT at the low as well. So we knew the price was going to move higher. Okay, that GJ would have tapped in. Is anyone in GJ? Obviously, it's not one of my pairs, so I don't want to go against my rules by trading it. But let me know if you're in there. It does look, as I said, GJ probably looks like the nicest one. It's just not a pair I actually trade, so I don't want to, as I said, go against my rules. Hopefully we can at least come down for this fair value gap. We might just want to tap into this order block though, boys. We might just want to tap into this order block and move to the upside. Everyone double tap the screen on TikTok, boys. I've got 619 likes in here. That is actually pretty cold, boys. Pretty cold finisher right there, the 619. To be fair, the 619. Like, that would actually, if you think about it, would actually hurt. Like, you know, in WWE, a lot of the finishers are like, wouldn't actually hurt. If you think about the 619, he's literally placing you in order and then just booting you in the face. Sweet. Nice answer, bro. Thanks. No worries, bro. EU sells in that 5-minute FVG. Yeah, I mean, we're filling it right now. The one we're filling, let me show you. So if we're really just tracking the order flow, you can see we've mitigated that and then moved up a little bit. Haven't broke the, like, this is from bullish point of view. Haven't broke the high, which you would really want to see off this fair value gap. And then now we're trading within this one. Right, I'm going to make the edges so you can actually see it a bit better. But now we're trading within this one. So this could be the one that we're just tapping into, mitigating and moving up. We want to look at DXY. DXY is moving up off this. And again, we're sort of seeing the same thing. We're just trading within this fair value gap right here. And we need it to move up. You can see we've tapped into 50% and we're rejecting right now. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it plays. I should be able to do a poll, bruv. Can I not do a poll on it? I know. Can I do a poll? Engage with your audience. Start a poll. Oh, sick. Alright, let me do a poll. Sorry, so I'm just quickly doing a poll on my YouTube. Boys, if you want to watch me on YouTube, where you can see, well, you can't really see what I'm doing, but yeah, full screen, face cam, and all the rest of it. Then, yeah, man, Richesse FX on YouTube. Richesse FX on YouTube. The best fucking, but the best streams you can get in on. I'll be real, there's literally no better. I'm quickly doing a poll to see what everyone's looking at. Everyone vote on that poll. Everyone vote on that poll. Appreciate the rose, Azed. If I missed any comments on TikTok, just put them again, boys. I'm trying to read both chats right now. Hell no, imagine the sweet chin music. Oh yeah, the sweet chin music. That is just a literally, that is no sugarcoating it. That is literally a boot to the face. Or the, was it the Undertaker that used to do the one where he used to just like, bit of a mock when you think about it. He used to throw them against the ropes, then just stand there with his fucking leg up, boot him in the face. That's actually disrespect. Like, imagine someone being able to boot you in the face just by like lifting up their leg. To be fair, it is the Undertaker though. Like, he is probably the best fighter in the world. To mean, like, everyone goes on about John Jones. Like, have you seen the Undertaker at WrestleMania? Literally never lost, bro. As Ultimate Rage Bet, I know someone in the chat's going to be like, bruv, Undertaker's not even fucking a real fighter. John Jones would put him in a fucking guillotine in about 2 seconds. UFC fans are the worst sometimes, I can't lie. I do like the UFC, but it's just a bit boring recently. I took an L today, so I'm out. See you tomorrow. Sweet, bro. See you tomorrow, monster. I mean, you may as well stay on the live though, bro. I'll be honest. Like, just like don't take it too hard. Don't take it to heart. Ask any questions. Learn from your mistakes. He lost once, bro. So this is how I know this guy don't know what he's talking about. He's lost twice, bro. Come on. Rage betted you. You didn't even get it right. Didn't even get it right. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Bro, I used to remember that, bro, when I was younger. I used to watch it in the morning, WrestleMania, because it used to be on at like 5 AM. UFC being sick recently, I can't lie. Nah, man, it's so dead right now. So dead. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't really know a lot about UFC, like the roster and stuff like that, but I've got a few mates that are like double into it, been into it for like years and years and years, since like before McGregor's time. And they're just saying at the moment the roster's just dead. I don't really know. There's just no fights to make. Hey Lou, long time. What are you saying, Kevin? Is it true August is usually the worst trading month of the year? Yeah. Or August or September. So get ready for September. But this is how good traders are made, boys. Like, you get a lot of people, and you'll see this online. The people that don't actually trade, the people that are only doing this for the dopamine hit, they'll trade during the good months to get their screenshots. But then when the bad months come, they just won't trade and they'll just fuck it off. You need to trade through these bad months. Every single trader's had a shit month, like every single trader. So if you've never had one of them months where you just lose and lose and lose, and the market's just going against you, then you're never going to know how to deal with it if it comes up. Last card was really good, to be fair. Mate, it was just, was it really though? Was it? The main event was just like, God, like the main event was like watching National Geographic, bro. You know when and like a group of lions is just hunting down a gazelle, or just one lion just hunting down a gazelle, and then it's like breaking free, but you know it's cooked. Like, that was what the main event was like. Watch him. I like DDP. I do think he's good. Buying video now. I wouldn't say right now, bro. I mean, it's pretty high up right now. I'm in the exact same trade as you. Where's your TP at? Asia low, bro. Yeah, Asia low. Mine's at Asia low. Yeah, me too, bro. Biotech 100. No. Bro, I'm not glad. Both of those things you said are both very good buys. Like right now, they're in a very premium price point. I'll show you what I mean by Nvidia. Right, if you go on the weekly, you can see. Look at it. Well, not even the weekly. Let's go on the monthly. Right. So this is even since the start of the year. Right. So the start of the year. Where are we? January. So start of the year, we are up 30%. Now, what you got to bear in mind as well, this is the biggest stock in the world, which is insane. This is literally the biggest stock in the world, and it's rose 30%. Like, stocks do not rise 30% in a year, for the most part. This shit has done it, and it's the biggest company in the world. Nvidia is the biggest company in the world, if you didn't know that. It's GDP, I mean, its market cap exceeds the British economy. Just a little fact for you there. So basically, that company is basically worth more than the combined efforts of every single human being in this country. That is crazy to think about. Just think about that for a second. Who owns Nvidia as well? Is it that? I think I know it is, but. Jensen Huang. This is a very rich man. He's got 101 billion. That's crazy. Hold up. Wait. Sorry. I know you man are looking for the charts, but I've got to do some quick maths. Alright. So 4 trillion divided by 151 billion. So what's that basically? Wait. How do I do the maths on this? I've got to do, 151 divided by 4,000. What? 151 divided by 4,000 times 100. Okay, that's crazy, right? Let me. This is crazy, right? EU's in profit now. Nice. This is crazy, right? What I'm about to say. So this guy, he founded a company, and he only kept 3% of it. Less than 3%. 3% is all he owns, and that 3% is made him 151 billion. 3%. 3%, bruv. 3%, 151 billion. 3%. Sorry if I missed any comments, boys. How do I get started on day trading? Get in the Discord community first, bro. Actually, if you go on my YouTube, I've got videos explaining the very basics, and then also a brief overview of my strategy. And to be fair, I'm quite easy. I'm quite good at can't speak. I'm quite good at explaining to beginners, to be fair, bro. So I'd recommend go to my YouTube, Richesse FX. It's the same as that. You see up there, just FX on the end. Are you in the Euro U trader waiting for waiting to enter, bro? Yeah, I'm in the Euro USD. To be fair, I don't actually know if I got spreaded out. I might have been spreaded out of that high, but it's placed, so I don't want to check, basically, because it doesn't really benefit me to check. I went out the trade before SL. What do you mean, you got spreaded out or you closed it early? Yeah, this is moving nice now, chat. Moving lovely. We need this to continue. Sorry, boys. If I missed any comments on YouTube, just put them again. All right, most people's looking at USD pairs. How many man we got in here? 1, 2, 2. Let's get 150 man in here, boys. Let's get 150. If you're watching on TikTok, boys, think about going over to YouTube. You get to see the whole screen. You get to see my face as well in a better quality. Come on. And there's also bear chat there. So if you want to switch over, boys, to get a bit more of a better view, then yeah, think about going over there. Second tap of this, so we really do want it to continue past it. We don't want it to invert it at all. Sorry, we do want it to invert it. We don't want it to react off it positively. Let me read some of these comments. Apologies, boys, if I missed any comments. I know I keep saying it, but just put them in again because I want to get around to everyone. But I'm just trying to follow the market as it goes. 122 man in here though, boys. Everyone drop a like on this stream. I want to hit. Let's see if we can hit 60 likes on a stream with 120 man. That is crazy if we can hit that. That is goated community, undoubtedly. Goated community. If we can hit, bro, that is literally an insane like ratio. Looks like we're going to close below now. Let's hope we can. We got this 5-minute candle to help us out. Right, this is a 3 and a bit RR. GU, yeah, let's have a look at GU. Let's look at this GU trade earlier. Would it still be in? Let me quickly redraw it on. I just assumed it was going to stop out, so I took it off. But so it was on the direct retap rather than the 50. So it was there. Stop loss was on the high. 13. See, this is how you like. This is why rounding it up saves you. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If you did get on GU, you probably would have got stopped out. I'm not gonna lie, but here's what it is. You're technically still in to the pip, so we'll see. Oh shit! I'm assuming the euro is just dumping itself right now, which is lovely to see for us. Lovely to see. I mean, it's just moving down slightly, I suppose. The DXY, yeah, exactly what we wanted it to do now. It's inverted that, and it is starting to move up, which is just exactly what we wanted to see. So let's mark on our high now and see if we can come past it. I risked 1k, my TP is 4k, right now up 2k. Lovely, bro. My bias was bearish, so I re-entered. Fair enough. Oh, no. We just don't want it to fill it like that. We want a nice close below is what we want. That's what we need. Hitting EU order block, yeah, bro. Just below that fair value. We just tapped into it. We'll see if we want to push up. We may even bear in mind, boys, we've got another fair value gap that's looking like it's going to form in this candle here. So everyone double tap the screen, boys. Let's get 100 man in this TikTok. Let's get 100 man in this TikTok, boys. Everyone double tap the screen. Everyone double tap the screen. 2 spinning elbow KOs. He got manhandled whole time. Boring to watch, but pure skill. Bro, he just doesn't throw anything. That's the thing, bro, isn't it? He just literally doesn't throw anything. Doesn't even ground and pound. He had him on the floor the whole scrap, and I don't think there was a single ground and pound. Like a single significant strike on the floor. Just do 4 million divided by 150, then times 10. That's what I did, Kurt. Wait, what? Nah, that's some backwards maths. 4 million divided by 150, then... Nah. That's not how you work out percentages. Wait, I don't know what calculation that is. Obviously it does work. I'm not saying it don't, but... I always do little number divided by big number times 100. Just remember doing that when I used to work my 9 to 5. Working out material costs and shit. Do you trade against your bias if the sweep's in an opposite direction? Nah, bro. I mean, you want to stick with a strategy, but to a degree. If your high time frame bias is completely and utterly different, then you don't want to get in. But for example, with this one, right, with Euro USD, my bias is bearish. What I would like to see happen, my bias is bearish, but what I would like to see happen is price come up into here, fill this fair value gap in my OTE, and then have the sell-off, right? So that's my bias, right? But overall, what is my bias is selling, right? So even though we're not at the point I want, I'll still take a sell from here, right? Even though that's not really my bias, okay? But say it was, for example, give him, say for example, price retraced up here, and then it was given a buy, then I wouldn't get in because it's like my bias is clearly sell from here. Right, so as long as it's the right direction, you can sort of trust it. Was a boring performance, but I can't blame him being strategic to get the strap. He's got a very high finish rate in all of his other fights. Bro, he hit him 500 times on the ground low. Yeah, but then none of them were significant, though. Look. Like, was any of... I'm not saying he didn't hit him. Obviously he hit him, but none of them were like... Let me show you, innit? I might be wrong. Maybe I'm just a casual. But I'm sure, nah, that's cap. That's cap. That's straight cap. Bro, he did not give him 500. Nah, that's cap. That's cap. It's cap. Can't have done. 500 significant strikes. No way, bro. He would have killed him. Literally would have killed him. I'm not talking about like obviously hit him, but I'm saying like significant strikes, like bigger, like, do you know what I mean? Maybe there's a different terminology for it. I don't know. He doesn't have a high finish rate against good level. Yeah, see, I'm a casual in it, but haven't inverted this yet. Boys, just 30 thing, and me just tell you this story because this is sick. So one of our members, Stoob Dog, he joined me and Mace when he was at his, so he joined Richesse when he was at his wit's end with trading. He didn't really know where to go with it. He'd been trading for a while in and out. He just couldn't get over the line of profitability. Couldn't really work out what was going on a day-to-day basis in the market. Couldn't really have a strategy that he wanted to trade every day. But yeah, as I said, he found out our lives. He started watching us, started working incredibly hard. And I'm saying very, very hard, like reading books, watching Bloomberg all day, in the lives 24/7, messaging me and Mace, even asking me and Mace, is there anything I can do to help out the community? Stuff like that. Ended up getting better and better and better at trading. And now Stu actually works for me and Mace. So Stu is pretty much, so me and Mace run the company Richesse, and Stu's pretty much the number 2 behind us there. He's also multi-6-figure funded with the likes of FTMO, Alpha Capital. And he's recently just put in an offer for a business that he's buying. He's purchasing a business that's already generating profit, already generating cash flow. So yeah, he's joined us, got multi-6-figure funded, made money, and now he's investing it into businesses. That is exactly what we want for all of our members. Like that is what we stand for as a company, 100%. So it's good to see the boys shining, man. Always good to see the boys shining. Always good to see the boys shining, man. We're starting to sort of move up off that, but hopefully we can just move back down. I mean, let's get rid of this now, and because we've got the imbalance here. We've got the imbalance here, which we should really fill. Get rid of the boulder. Don't really need it now. We'll see if we want to fill that and move down, or what we want to do. Lee, you having a slow trading month like the rest of us too? Yeah, bro, I am. Hey, bro, bought from 19891. Can I hold or look for partials? Wait, what's that for? Is that on 19891? GJ, I'm assuming. Oh yeah, bro, I'm assuming you're talking about GJ. Let me know what pair you're talking about though. WJ's, how do I follow his footsteps? Get in the Discord, bro. That's how I know you're a legit trader. You're bare honest and you don't sell dreams. I appreciate that, bro. Big up. Yeah, everyone get the Discord. People saying, how can I follow in his footsteps? Get in the Discord community, boys. So this is my Discord link and my YouTube. Screenshot that and just type it in browser. If anyone's in here, just comment so I can comment the Discord so I can pin the Discord if you can. I swear, Elite Car High, you must have my Discord, innit? Someone must do. If this gap gets filled properly, it's long days. I mean, looks like we're filling it nicely. We need a nice rejection like that. I mean, we filled it to the T. Love this community. Wait, let me quickly read these chats. 2 secs YouTube. I'm gonna read your comments real soon. Bro, what is this? I'm so much more used to from London. This is such bad PA for London, especially kills. Yeah, it's true, bro. But this is why we trade these markets. We need to know how to approach these bad times. We need to know how to, it's no good only being out of trade when our setups are perfect. The point is, we turn up every day, we don't miss a day, and we make sure we know how to trade any market conditions that it wants to throw at us. So next year, you may be annoying this year, but next year you'll know exactly what to do, exactly what headspace to be in going into it. You're not going to be stressed out. You're going to think, oh, I've seen this before, I saw this last year. Just going to stick to my strategy, be conservative if I have to, focus on preserving capital rather than chasing capital, because I know it's not really the month that favours me. and just stuff like that, man. That's just what trading's like. But yeah, I'm having a slow month too, man. Would it be better to take EU to take the 1 hour highs? Yeah, it would be better, bro. But I mean, for me, hopefully not right now. A potential buy on GJ. I'm mainly looking at sells down, bro, to be fair. That's how I know you're a legit trader. Appreciate that, bro. On my days, SMT with DXY. I love looking at sec, bro. Shorts cooking, trust me, bro. Love this community. Best decision I ever made was to commit to help you boys. Come on. I don't trust any trader who wins all the time. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. No trader wins all the time. Literally no one. Oh, yeah, this is a Discord link, boys. Stu, comment it if you can so I can pin it. Or someone comment it. Is that SMT at the highs? Yeah, we'll get into the SMT, but not really. Not really, bro. Not really SMT in my opinion. Yeah, that's the Discord link there for everyone asking. Just screenshot that in. When I win almost 8% with my strat. Nice, bro. What's your RR though? Nice, bro. I'm in GU sales instead. Fair play. Yeah, GU is doing nice. Yeah, that's the Discord there, boys. Everyone had to click that speech you just made. Big up, bro. Hey, Dr. Pepper, I'm looking for clippers as well. I'm paying clippers, innit? I've just started paying clippers. So, mate, get in the Discord. Send me a message. Let me show you my name on there. My name on there is here. You'll see me, Louis. My name's in gold when you join. You'll see me. Make sure, like, you'll probably get fake accounts of me, innit? So just make sure you message me through Discord. Obviously, both of these trades were sent into my Signal group as usual, boys. That is the EU, and that is the GU. Obviously, always this is live position, so always say better to be in the live if you're taking these. Bit of a risk if not. But this is the month for us. Is your group free? Yeah, this Discord's free, bro. Yeah. We do have mentorship in there and signals if you want to go ahead and get that, but the community's there. It's a free community. I'm coming for some of that. Come on, Jed. Come on, Jed. Big up, Stu Dog. Yeah, trust. Talking to Trader Lawrence, not you. Oh, fair play. Bullshit, bro. Everyone is a good fighter. Oh, yeah, he doesn't have a good finish against it. Was only 37 significant strats landed. Fair play. Yeah, I mean, I do get it. Like, you get like... But this is the thing, yeah? And I see the MMA guru say this as well. Like, people say, oh, if you don't like that, then just watch boxing. Well, it's like, no, why don't you watch wrestling then? If you like watching people roll about on the floor, you watch wrestling. I like watching people box. Do you know what I mean? So we watch UFC because for a combination. That's the whole point. But if you say you don't like wrestling, they just go, oh, go watch boxing then. Go watch boxing. Well, why don't you go watch fucking wrestling? Like, do you know what I mean? Or just watch someone grappling for 3 hours straight. Just join the Discord, yes sir. Let's go, boys. By the way, my mentorship is super, super cheap. If anyone's wondering, as I said, it's literally $49 a month. It's like £40 a month. So it's literally £1 a day. And that comes with concrete stuff, not just a load of wishy-washy bullshit. That comes with literally, so first of all, it's my core concepts. So that is going to be about 30 videos. So first section, market structure. What you do, you log on to my website that I've made. There'll be 5 videos on market structure. You watch all 5 of them, and then you get given a test online. You complete the online test. If you pass it, it's automatically marked by AI. If you automatically pass it, so if you pass it, you get 10 out of 10. You've got to get 100%, or we don't let you move on. You pass market structure, then you unlock the liquidity section. There's 4, 5 videos in there, I think 5. You'll then go for all of them, and then you'll do the test on liquidity. Past that, you go on to points of interest. Same thing. Past that, go on to confluence. Past that, you go on to psychology. That's about 30, 40 videos. Once you've done all of that, once you've done all of that, okay, that's the daily true open now, though, so we've got to be careful. We do want to close below the daily true open. Once you've done all that, that's when you're going to learn my strategy, where I've got a video on my actual strategy itself, and also about 30 to 40 like case studies on it. So say this trade hits TP, I'll then go back, record why did I take it, everything like that in about a 20-minute long video and post it. So there's about 30 of those, so you're going to know my concepts and my strategy literally to the T. And on top of all of that, boys, we're live with our community every single day from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. every single morning without fail. We never miss a morning ever, right? 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. every single day. So if you want a mentor that's actually going to show up for you every single day and give you a strategy and help you out with it every single day, literally £40 a month, boys. We're only letting a certain amount more man though get in for £40 a month. Once we got in too many people to join in, we're going to have to up it to a one-time payment and make it a bigger payment. It's just going to have to be done. Because what we're giving at 2-hour streams every single day, like no one's giving that away for £40 a month. But I just want to build up the best fucking community. That's my goal, is just to build the best community. Like what Stu's doing, man. Do you know what I mean? Like Stu, that's what I want for every single one of my members. And there's other members that are doing stuff like that as well. I know another member, this is a female member as well, by the way. She started learning off us, found our strategy, Now she bought land in France where she's Airbnb-ing it. I think she's got like 3 or 4 properties there. Yeah, we rejected pretty heavily off that, and we didn't actually close below this fair value gap, which is not exactly the nicest. Yeah, the daily true open is kind of peak. A little bit peak. Let me send this into the Discord. We should still move in our direction, but yeah, that's a really horrible wick. I mean, that was caused by DXY, though we can see it actually broke that high. Again, inverted that and then broke the high. So we should really continue from here. Continue higher. Again, we can see we filled this little internal imbalance there. But yeah, Discord's there, boys. If you want to join that, if anyone wants to get in that, I'll show you how easy it is. Anyone wants to get in that, just go to the Discord and come to full access, mentorship, and then, yeah, just click this link here. This is someone who texted me last week, I think. No, this is Nels. He's definitely in it. Yeah, I wanted to say thank you once again. Thanks to you, I understand how trading works. Thanks to you, I'm finally profitable. You guys are the best. Love you. Jeez, and then there's a couple profits. I could go on like that for days, boys. I'll be real. Oh yeah, for those of you that don't know, this is my office in Canary Wharf. For those of you that don't know, it's my office. Pretty banging. You can actually see Brad there as well. I actually never noticed that. That's quite jokes. Barclays in the back. Oh, who remembers the old office lives though? Who remembers them? W's in the chat if you remember the office lives. Real OGs. Just seeing this live now, I got stopped by entering the first break structure to the downside. Oh, what was that on GU, you mean? Or yeah, moving up now off this. Kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. Mace, you're in this East. It's not Mace, by the way, Bryce Lou. Mace goes live for New York session. Damn, Mace is chunky. What? Thick. What? Crazy. C strokes. Man's. How do you decide if you enter a position on EU or GU? You look at EG, bro. So EG, for example, we can see EG here. If we look at the open, was blatantly to the downside, right? So say we're looking at selling the euro, and we're looking at selling the pound. If Euro GBP moves down, right? If it moves down, it means you'd rather sell the euro. If it moves up, it means you'd rather sell the pound. All EG means, right? All this chart means is if we're moving down, it means that the euro is stronger than the pound, and if we're moving up, then it shows that the pound is stronger than the euro. Okay, I said that the wrong way around. I blatantly said that the wrong way around. If we move up, it means the euro is stronger. If we move down, it means the pound's stronger, right? It's basically how it goes. And we're moving down, which shows the pound's stronger. We're looking to sell them both. So we're looking to sell the pound and sell the euro. But if the pound's stronger, then I'd rather sell the euro, obviously. It's kind of moving. It's moving annoying right now, I'll be honest. We haven't been able to invert this at all. Really struggled to invert it. We absolutely smashed past it, but then we just had that straight rejection off the DTO. Just took an EU sell, hit my TP1. Lovely, bro. How's this week been? Kind of slow, bro. I'm not gonna lie, but it's been decent. I've been in Richesse Mentorship since January, and I've loved every minute of it. Mace, Lou, and Stu are always a message away. You don't get that with other mentorships. It's a close family. Trust me, Jim, man. We are a very close family, bro. 100%. Appreciate the feedback though, Jimmy boy. EG sell. Look at EG. Yeah, people's asked me about your EG sells. These are the only markets I've ever known. Fair play, Jed. Look, you in this EU trade? Yeah, bro. Look at EG. One Championship is probably the most entertaining to watch. Yeah, I remember when I was in Thailand, man. It was quality to watch that. They get so into it as well. So into it. Wikia candles. Yeah, trust me, man. Trust me. Bear in mind, though, boys, we've got 10 minutes till the 4-hour close, and you know what we're looking for. You know what we're looking for. We're looking for that CRT close. We're looking for that CRT close. We've got 10 minutes left. What we want to do is, if we can close below this, and that means we should really trade down into this low. I know it's pretty much the Asia high and low, but now it would also give us that close confirmation, the 4-hour close confirmation. $93 man in there. Let's get 100 man in there. How many we got on the YouTube? 130 man on the YouTube. 100 man nearly on there. Come on, boys. How long are you trading? About 4 years, bro. 4 or 5 years. London manipulating a lot like we used to. Trust me, bro. Trust me, right? But we're starting to open that to the down. We just need to close below, and we should it should be good. I hate to be that guy, but the draw liquidity is above price. In my opinion, it's not LB. We've already taken the draw liquidity, in my opinion, bro. Thing you got to realise about the London session is it just manipulates, right? The London session manipulates, so we look for it to take out the Asia high and then sell down to the Asia low. In an ideal world, we're in the premium, but it just is what it is. Euro CPI will push it, bro. Is that? We don't actually have Euro. Yeah, we don't actually have that, bro. I had to quickly double check, so I thought, what? Coming up again. Mate, this is just fucking annoying now. This is just... Again, trading between these two fair value gaps is just... This is just long. It's just long. You break even on this now, bro. I don't go break even. Break evens for bottle jobs. Euro CPIs with yellow folder. Oh, fair play. Mate, we've got 9 minutes left. We want to close below this. Is what we want to close below. We want to close below this in the turn of the hour. We've got our crosshairs. We've got our crosshairs drawn on. We're retapping into this fair value gap. We just got to see what it's saying now. This is the thing, boys, why you shouldn't really... Like, this is why I don't know about going stop loss to break even, why people really do it. The market chops and changes so much. Like, we got in the trade for a reason. That's like... Euro CPI is red on my FX. Yeah, but I think it's just setting wrong. Because, look. Euro CPI... Wait, why is this yellow? Why is this yellow, chat? Someone let me know. Why is this yellow? It's final core. June. Price swept 1 hour sell side liquidity. Why are you taking sells? Because we swept buy side as well, bro. Swept the Asia high. So everything you see here, this is the Asia session. This is Asia's price action. Asia's price action here. You can see. We took out the high. So now we've taken out the high, manipulated the highs. We should trade down into the lows and manipulate the lows now. Ready for the New York session, where the New York session will have the overall big move. Because it's not important right now compared to USPMI. No, like I know what yellow folder means, but like why is it yellow folder? That's pranging me out, I'm not going to lie. Pranging me out low-key, boys, because it's not important right now compared to USPM. Well, yeah, obviously. Nah, that was a bit rude, to be fair. But yeah, no, but I mean, like, why is it yellow? Do you know what I mean? CPI, why the fuck's it yellow? On your website, Lou, Richesse news calendar. Oh, yeah. My FX says 10. We'll see what it wants to do, boys. We'll see what it wants to do. CPI was at 7. Yeah, no, that was for the pound, bro. Daily true open. Want to see that wick gets filled, not gonna lie. Yeah, trust me, bro. We want to retest this daily true open. And May's playing some loud music. Yeah, trust me. Wait, let me see. Office lives were jokes. That's where I found you, boys. Yeah, that's jokes. Just remembered seeing the back of Stu's head in the office lives. Yeah. That was funny, bro. And May's playing some loud music, trust me. My factory says 10. Yeah, everyone's saying EU CPI, 6 mins, boys. What's this CPI saying? It's red for me. Sometimes, depending on how relevant it is, it will change colour, I mean. Well, I think it's going to stay the same. So if it doesn't, then it's going to have a pretty big impact. It's yellow on CPI. Yeah, I did think that. You still in GJ? I'm not in GJ, bro. But that did look like the nicest of pairs, bro. How do you 6 min still red news? Not red news, bro. Bro, how do you choose bias? On the higher time frame, bro, I mainly use internal and external liquidity. It's the easiest way. I've literally just brought out a YouTube video on that. If you want to watch my most recent YouTube vid, I do go over the higher time frame. Why not worried about colour? It's an important data release regardless. Why we even worry about colour? Because that's like what they class as important or not important. It's just on a like traffic light basis. Just be careful, bro. Now I will. Did you set to SL to B because of those? Nah, bro. Oh, mate, I got no coffee. His love is here to take over. Oh yeah, stuck where you stand. 5 minutes left till the close. 2 secs. Not gonna lie, boys, I did just close in it. I literally just closed. I just closed. Chat, I just closed. I literally just closed, by the way, holding my hands up. I did close, alright? You lot scared me, I'll be honest. You lot scared me. Closed it. I think it was like 1.2k, so it's still alright, but I just hate closing trades before 1R, because it's just dead. But by the way, chat, just so you man know, I'm out. I've closed. Let me tell my Discord, actually. Let me quickly tell the boys. Only because of what that bro said. I can't remember his name. But he seemed like he knew what he was talking about. Oh, at 0 AM. Good one, Lou. This guy seemed like he knows what he was talking about. What's this guy's name? Bottle Drop. I wouldn't have bought boys, trust me. I will never close my trades early. It's just because it's news. You man are scaring me, bro. Bro fell for the chat. No way, bro fell for the rage bait. Bruv, no way you... Wait, what? Chat scared me, not gonna lie. I'm not risking this shit. First time Lou fell for the bait. Man said you baited me, bruv. No way. You man baited me, yeah? Say nothing. I hope this stops you, all of you out, bruv. I hope this stops you out. Bro fell for it. You man are dickheads, bruv. Oh my days. You man are actual clowns for that. Oh, bruv, I'd love you man to get stopped out here. Oh, yeah, no way you man have just done that. You man are dickheads, bruv. Let me check, bro, because I can't trust any of you, man, in this chat, bruv. You lot are actually pagans for that, bro. I come live every day and that's how you repay me. You lot are some dickheads, man. Let me filter this. While I listen to chat, trust your own judgment. not to do with my own judgment. I like if these lot told me something to do with a trade, I wouldn't care. Like, it is that, but it's the fact they said it was red folder news, innit? Like, that's the only reason I closed it. If they would have told me anything else, like, oh, there's an order block, oh, there's this, I wouldn't care. It does say high, to be fair. That's what someone was saying, though. Someone was saying on your own economic calendar on your website, it says it's high impact. So it's basically like, what? So this is on my website and I'm keeping it open. Don't really make any sense. All right, we've got a few seconds left. Please, everyone get stopped out. Please, everyone get stopped out. Please, everyone get stopped out. Bro, you lot actually rage baited me on that one. Yo, Lou, you're making my psychology better. Come on. Bro, I literally said it's yellow. These men are baiting you. No, but he was right, innit? He was right. Whoever was saying. Why is Forex? I don't know. Bro, I think it got up to 0 then. Yeah, I'm out though, bro. See, bro, no impact. Yeah, I know, bro. I low-key got baited by the chat, but the guy that actually was saying, I don't think he was even baiting. Nothing happened. Oh, mate, you lot are actually some dickheads in life, bro. You lot are actually some dickheads. All right, if you're watching on here, go to the YouTube. I'm going to show my profit to the screen to flex on these guys. I closed it early, but I still made a bag. And I'm praying that these lot stop loss. Come on, how many people are in here? 126 man. Please stop them out. No, I'm joking. Still hope you man TP, but whoever tricked me, bruv. Fuck you. Whoever tricked me, that's bang out of order. I hope you man TP, because I'm a better man than you guys, innit? But, Lou, there's a spider on your wall behind you. Oh, Mehmet, don't try it, mate. Don't try it. I'm not that stupid. We're good. Low-key had to check. Bro's praying on a downfall. Yeah, low-key. Low-key, though. I'm gonna... Oh, mate. It's 3% drawdown on live FTMO. Done out. Low... Yeah, it is, bro. Why are you holding trades for 3% on one trade? What's that even about? Yo, Lou, don't say that. Still thinking it's gonna go up. Took 1% now. How much you up for the month? Barely anything, bro. Like 2%. You already into trade, man. Yeah, bro. Already in, bro. No red news. That's bolterism. That beta is. Trust me, Mungo. I'm not gonna say that though, because I'm on TikTok. Euro CPI is always yellow folder. These man boyed it. The thing is, I actually think the rage bait has done us a favour, lol. Nah, bro, you man actually took the piss about done us a favour. You man mocked it. How have you made me close my trade early? You've made me go against everything I stand for, bruv. How have I let the chat do that to me, man? That's actually peak. Joking, bro. Wish you the best. No hate. Jesus, never see what you said. Man, get ready to take SL. bro said, bro... Okay, I just got a warning. Yo, I got a violate. I just got restricted, boys. I'm gonna restart the live. I'm gonna restart the live right now because I just got restricted. If you want to go over to my YouTube and watch on there rather than on my TikTok, this is my everyone screenshot at my YouTube Richesse effects. I'm live on there right now. I'm live on there. I just got restricted, so I'm gonna restart this live. But this is me. See the chat popping off. I'm gonna restart the live on here, but you can watch on YouTube instead if you want. As I said, I'm restricted, so I ain't gonna get on the FYP, so I've got to jump off. I'm gonna reload it. I'm gonna quickly come straight on and back off, boys. Make sure all you man are here. Everyone drop a follow, because you might not be able to find me. Everyone drop a follow. Let me quickly let everyone follow. I'll give you man like a minute to follow quick, and then I'm gonna rerun the live just so we can get that restriction gone. Careful with the position paired with Asia high liquidity. We've taken the Asia high, bro. That's like the main one of the main concepts for us. One of the main concepts for our entry. Yeah, that's the Discord there, and obviously YouTube as well. If you can, to be fair, you man know the YouTube innit. Same trade, nice. Why not switch it to Forex Factory on the website? Yeah, I might look into that after that. I actually didn't know that it did that on our website. I actually didn't know it did that. Alright, everyone follow, everyone drop a follow. Alright, cool. I'm gonna restart the live, boys. I'm gonna rerun it. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Do not want to get banned on this account, bruv. This is a bare good account. I'm not even gonna curse it. Yeah, mate, you man actually took the piss with that one. I can't lie. You man actually mocked it. Let's see if anyone's gonna join us from this TikTok live. Okay, fuck me. This poll can get closed. Fucking hell, it makes it look like the chat's popping, bruv. That impact was insane. I didn't even say who said that. Fuck you, whoever said that. And let's rerun this TikTok. I'll probably stand for about another half hour, something like that, boys. See how this trade plays out. Let's get back on this TikTok. Consolidating peakly, look at the 1 minute, we just haven't really moved. Since we retested that DTO, we need to retap on that DTO, that's what I want to see. We're sort of just trading between these two fair value gaps, we need to pick one to prioritise really. Alright, welcome everyone to the live, welcome to the live. Just let everyone get in here. We're not angry, Lou, yeah, trust, it's minor. It's just annoying though, bruv. Like, you man took the piss there, I can't lie. You man actually fully mocked it. Who was it who actually said that majority as well? What are we saying, boys? What are we saying? Welcome back. Everyone double tap the screen. Welcome back, boys. I can't lie, just sitting watching the higher time frame, I feel shook of a trade. I'm watching the... Can't lie, just sitting watching the higher time frame if I feel shook. Yeah, that's what I always say, bro. That's what I always say. It's literally the best way to do it. Bruv, you man are taking the piss. This is definitely going to TP now as well. You lot, bruv. You lot are absolutely mocked it. Took the same trade, bro, but I'm not highly confident about it. Fair play, bro. I've closed it already because my chatter just, like, don't rate me, innit? And I don't rate them. We're at odds right now. Lou, yesterday EU was a 1-7 in New York, man. Shame we got stopped in London. Yeah, trust me, bro. It was unlucky. It was an unlucky one. Bro, I had this EU. Let me show you. I didn't even tell you, man, this. I had this GU1 placed on ACG, bro. It didn't tap me in, annoyingly. This was like the most obvious trade I've ever seen. I don't trade New York, but I had to trade this. I just had to trade it. It was literally the most obvious trade I've ever seen. Like, it was so bait. So we filled our imbalance here. This is what we was waiting for the whole day. Filled our imbalance. Had a confirmed 4-hour CRT. Hang on, let me go back. So we filled the imbalance, which is what we was waiting for all day. Had the low to clearly target, this low here. And had the CRT. Took the high, closed in. So we should go down to the low. Go on the 30 min. Play the next candle out. On the 30 min, we had this clear, big fair value gap. So we wanted the price to just tap into this fair value gap and trade down into the low, which is the thing I placed. But somehow I didn't get tapped in. Low-key bullshit, but I'll let it slide because it is New York session. Really doesn't want to break past this fair value gap, does it, chat? I can see a lot of people getting in and out here. I'm assuming there's a lot of volume here. A lot of people... What? Okay, I think I might even still be restricted because there's only 17 man on there, so I think it's all my followers. What's the Discord again? It's just here, bro. Right there. Managed to catch the EU yesterday after your analysis. Lovely, Michael. I'm in still. Lovely. Who is still in? As you say to us, Lou, many more trading days, bro. Mine at L. Yeah, trust me. Trust me, that's what it is. But yeah, that's it, man. Can't really dwell on it. It's just annoying. It's one of those things, though, because it's like, I always think, say this is a 3-to-1 trade, right? Say it hits TP. That's 3 RR you should have got, but you're only going to walk away with, like, 1. So that means that's 3 losses that's made up for, which has now not been made up for. So it's basically just opens you up a bit more. But it's calm, bro. It is what it is. You still in GJ trade, Michael? Nah, TP, mate. Lovely. The GJ from a few days. Yeah, that was unreal, that with that GJ, man. There's the Discord there, boys. Everyone double tap the screen. Let's get 2,000 likes in here real quick. Everyone double tap. Double tap the screen. Still in the EU, nice. Are you still holding to Asia low? Yeah, I'd still be holding to Asia low, bro. It's 3% drawdown on FTMO done out. Yeah, bro, it is, in my opinion. If I missed any comments, bro, put me in again. The fact it was red fodder on your website was booking me out. Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. A few people did say that, so it is what it is. Managed to catch it yesterday. Your mic is very low, bro. Is it? I might not just be speaking into it. I'll move it. To be fair, I should really have it this side, but it's the same side my mouse is. SMC or what? Nah, bro. Hashtag shite trader. Harris, how am I gonna sleep? How am I gonna sleep tonight, Harris? Bro uses hashtags in 2025. Do you also look at your phone like this? Hang on. Your reading glasses on. Hashtag, I think this is what the kids are using. Hashtag shite trader. Done. Actually, show you. Probably looking a bit more like this. Look how look how triggered he is. He's made like 3 jokes. Bro's trading SMC at the big age. Bro's got his TP at age low at the big age. It's alright, mate. It's just a little joke, mate. You haven't got to take it to heart. We've taken out Thursday low and tapped in at hour 4. Report better than expected. Yeah, bro. Why is the market so shit and slow today? It's because we're basically anticipating for the news, bro. I mean, it's one of those days. We had news at 7 a.m. for the pound and we got it at 7 p.m. for the dollar. So it's just going to be super slow until those points. Look, big age. Oh, it's a big 25. Look how angry he is. Look how angry he is, bro. Harris, you're joining the block party. Man sent 5 comments already and he's been in the live 2 seconds. Harris, welcome to the block party. I'm not angry, I can't lie, I'm studying actual trading, bro. Well, unlucky, because you've just been booted out of literally the best London live trader that goes live, so, yeah. Again, this is another person who just goes to uni, like, hashtag shut, like, he literally, mate, these uni boys, I swear to God, nothing I can stand less than someone in their first year of uni. Someone in their first year of uni versus an anvil to the head. I don't know what I can say on here, but I'd like to watch that fight. First year uni student versus anvil. Or what about 100 gorillas versus one first year uni student studying trading? 100 gorillas versus one uni student studying trading in his first year. I recovered my house with the Richesse strategy. Lovely, bro. Lovely. Love to hear that, my bro. Just keep sticking to the plan and don't over risk. Yeah, that's it. I've recovered 8% drawdown before. Yeah, that's it, man. Don't over risk. Remember, don't decrease your risk, though. That's one thing I say. If you're in drawdown, don't decrease your risk. Yeah, this is the thing. We touched on this yesterday, but the thing is with these kids at uni, everyone knows what it's like when you go uni, and it's like when you first start work, you think you're the man. Do you know what I mean? Like, you get your first job or your first uni, whatever, and you think you're the absolute nuts. Do you know what I mean? You think you got the whole world worked out. You think you know everything works. Do you know what I mean? Which is just not the case. But yeah, these lot are basically taught that trading is a science, not an art. And the reason they're taught that is because the professors, the people that teach them, have never traded in their life. They're a professor. They're a university, bruh. He's probably never placed a trade in his life. And he's teaching you that trading's a science. It's not a science. If it was a science, there'd be an answer and someone would sell it for $1 trillion. This is not a science. You got to be proper stupid to think that there's like a right or wrong to this. It's an art, not a science. It's not like you can do X, Y, and Z, or X times Y equals profit. There's nothing like that. What are you actually studying? But these people are taught in uni that it's that way. They're taught all of these things because that's the way to make sense of it. Because you can't teach someone, it all comes from psychology. And they won't teach them that. It comes from psychology. If they was being taught a psychology class, fair play, but they're not. They're being taught an economics class. And trading is very, 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 very heavily based on psychology. And people that don't know about trading say, what? No, it's not. It's all about economics. Speak to someone who's been in the industry for 20 years. You'll see someone who knows pretty much fuck all about the economy, someone that knows everything about the economy. Two people, nothing in common, both make great money because they have the psychology for it. This is an art form, not a science, boys. There's no right or wrong answer. You have to have a solid mind. So if you go in uni and studying trading, you may as well go uni and study like fucking how to play Fortnite, mate. You're only cooked if you think you're cooked. It's a pretty good saying. Pretty good saying. You reckon should I close? Nah, bro, I'd always hold, man. Hold, there's no news. I took USD to buy and wait in to see, bro, how am I the one who wrong? In my opinion, you want to look for, in the London session, what you want to look for is you want to look for your manipulation. So you want to wait for your, basically, points of liquidity to get taken, as each session has their own thing. Asia session accumulates, moves sideways because it moves the least. London session will manipulate, meaning it will take out the highs and the lows of the Asia session, right? So it will manipulate like that. And then the New York session, now that we've manipulated everything, now the New York session will have the main move of the day, right? So you can see the three different sessions. You've got Asia. You've got Asia, you've got London, and then you've got New York. So you can see how each session clearly has its own thing it wants to do. Now what the London session most commonly does, sorry. It's our Discord there, by the way, boys. Cade. There's no need for that, Cade, is there, mate? But yeah, what we typically do in the London session is we'll sweep the Asia high and then trade down to the Asia low. And then the New York session will have the big move. So the London session direction doesn't overly matter because it's a manipulation move. The overall daily bias will be met 9 times out of 10 by the New York session, right? So the London session is just preparing the New York session for that move. How does it do that? By generating liquidity and stopping out traders, namely Asia session traders and obviously London traders who go for buys there or sells there, whatever it may be. And obviously the loads of people that have their stops on the high, stops on the low, and buy limits and sell limits on the high and low as well. So that's basically why we've gone for sells in this scenario. Because we've taken out the Asia high here. We've had a confirmation that it looks like we're going to be moving lower. Yeah, there's the Discord there, boys. Everyone getting that? What the fuck are these wicks? Yeah, trust me. I recover. Do you risk 1% or 2%? Oh yeah. I work for JP Morgan. Yeah, trust. Can you run back your setup, please? Just tuned in. No worries, Ben. I'll go over it one more time in a sec. I'll keep you posted for when I pass. Lovely, Toby. Even if you blow it, who cares? Buy another one and repeat. That's it, man. The world doesn't stop. Do you know what I mean? The world doesn't stop because you blew your account. You get back on that train. You get back on that train, lad. Trust me, I used to do this, boys. It is not motivation. I was literally in your exact position. Like people say, oh, I was you one day. I was genuinely working my 9 to 5, getting paid 1,500 quid, putting £500 into a trading account. I'm fucking failing it. End of the month, did the same thing, failed. End of the month, same, failed. End of the month, same thing, failed for about a year and a half. Every time, failed. Keep learning, fail, but I improve a bit, fail, but I improve a bit, fail, but I learn a bit more, fail, but my strategy gets a little bit better, fail, but my psychology gets a bit better, fail, but now I'm never going to take that 1L again. And then finally, end of the month comes, I buy an account and I pass it, and then that is the start of the rest of your fucking life. The start of the rest of your life. Am I on the camera properly? But yeah, man, and that's just the reality of it. So if you have blown an account, bro, just realise you'll probably blow another one. So who even cares? The point is you'll get there in the end. The point is you'll get there in the end. What are you trading? I'm trading, this is this is EU, bro, it says at the bottom. FVG final boss. No, I'm happy I got out those wicks. Don't like it all. Fair play, bro. The thing is, when you're in a sell, you should ignore all bullish patterns. If you're in a sell, you should ignore all bullish patterns. If you're in a buy, you should ignore all... Sorry. If you're in a buy, ignore all bearish patterns. If you're in a sell, ignore all bullish patterns. Do you have education, bro? Yeah, man, I do have mentorship, but go on my YouTube, bro. My YouTube's there. I've got loads of free stuff. I literally go through my strategy on YouTube all the time. I'm live on there right now, to be fair. Actually, I won't even show you, but yeah, I've got a lot of stuff on my YouTube. If you man want free education, go check it out. Who do we think's winning the Premier League? Put in the comments. Actually, who do we think's top four? Top four, put in the comments. Top four, put in the comments. Yeah, so we got this one is a good one. My full strategy, no cuts. How to predict the Forex market. If you trade New York session, you're cooked. Yeah, there's Les. There's a lot of stuff there for you to check out. There's loads of videos there. Even the free content in the Discord is top shelf. Appreciate that, Flux. Yeah, man, we just tried to get out as much stuff as we can for free. And then obviously, as I said, our mentorship's literally $49 a month, so it's £40 a month. It's nothing. Man United Prem winners. Oh mate, United is so funny. It's so funny how United think like they're oh, mate, it's Beth. They're like, oh, we played so well. We actually played. You literally lost the game. Like you literally lost the game. And they're like so happy. So funny. Do you always trade the same pairs? Yeah, bro. AUG and EG. Look at the daily context, probably higher prices. But we're trading the London session, bro, which manipulates. So we may have higher prices, but we all know where that's going to come from. It's going to come from the New York session. Furthermore, the New York session, well, not even the New York session, really after the New York session, it's 7. We've got FOMC, which, so yeah, if you think there's going to be a massive spike to the upside, the most likely thing that happens is that London session manipulates everyone until the news comes in, or the New York, and then we have that big move. So remember, like daily bias is all well and good having a daily bias, but people have a daily bias price-wise. This is the problem that 90% of traders I see making. They've got a daily bias price-wise. You look at the right column and you've got a daily bias, yeah? Is there just one column here? No, there's not. There's 2. There's another one along the bottom. This column is just as important as this column. I promise you, this axis, whatever it's called, is just as important. You can't look at that without looking at that. Yeah, your daily bias might be for this point to get hit. But at what point down here? When? London session, Asia session, New York session? You're looking for it to happen at the start of the day? You're looking to happen in 5 minutes? Are you looking like around news? What? Consider the bottom. Trust me. Like the minute you lot start considering that there's 2 axes on this fucking chart, you see your trading change so much. It's the same reason why like I could have a setup at 8 AM and the exact same one 3 hours later. The exact same one, but it'll be valid at 8 AM and not at 3 hours later. Encourage more view. Oh, appreciate that. Yeah, everyone share the live, boys. Everyone share the live. Everyone share up the live, man. Send it to your mate. This is the wickiest I've seen price in a minute. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Here I am, stuck where you stand. Alright, let me read my YouTube chat. Sorry, boys. Lou, I've got a real question for you. GJ running nice now. Let's have a look at GJ. Yeah, nice, lovely. Retaps into that. Boom. Who's in on GJ? Let me know, chat, who's in on GJ. We've got a lot to fill as well. We've got this imbalance we're coming into. Lovely, man. Lovely, lovely on GJ. Man said share it to your mate. None of the lads I trade with want. None of the lads trade they want to die with 9 to 5. Fair play, William. Bro, send it to him by force. Just send it to him and be like, oh, bro, look how much of a salt this bird is. And then when they get there, they're like, bro, what? A fair value gap? What the fuck's that? And they're just enticed, though. TJR chart. Bro, I hate when people say that, bro. Hate when people say that. I've had this chart since before TJR was on YouTube, bro. No cap. But yeah, I suppose. Do you know where I got this? I got these chart colours from Westwater Associates. Lou, I've got a real question for you. Do you think the strategy gets patched? Nah, bro, the strategy won't get patched. Thing is about patching the strategy and stuff like this, it's not like a lot of it is based around psychology, right? And just the things that people do. So you got to think, like, is the psychology of the world going to change? Probably not. Second thing is like the algorithm, whatever, going to change? Well, there's been no evidence that anything's going to change. And as much as this is like a secretive thing, obviously, people say like, oh, the algorithm. You can find out about it. If they're changing the whole way that they're running the Forex market, for example, you'll be able to know about it. They'll tell you. If they're finding out how they distribute. It's public information, like how they distribute money, how they inject money into the market. Because what you got to think is they need money. They need the market to be liquid for commerce to actually take place. So they give it certain liquidity injections. For example, 8:30 a.m. New York time, there's a liquidity injection, the Fed injection, and like this is stuff like that happens all the time. It's not like it's quite hard to find out about, but it's not a secret. So will it be patched? No, it won't be patched. And if it does, we'll find out about it way before it actually happens. I'm in on GJ, lovely bro. No, believe that Max will get sixth. Yeah, United. There's a lot of good teams right now. United did look good though, to be fair, but it's just United at the end of the day. Man United's Man United. We know what's going to happen. We know exactly what's going to happen. They're going to get gassed at their players, and then come January, they're going to want them gone. They're going to want everyone gone. Like Cunha played well good, and so did Mbuemo. But come January, they're going to want Mbuemo gone. They're going to want Cunha gone. They're going to want the manager gone. And they're going to claim they never asked for any of them when they blatantly did. But, yeah, I don't really care. I don't like United, so hopefully they do shit. Lou, I watched the one from the 2024 mentorship called Please Fucking Listen, 30 vid. Yeah, mate, I brought that out, literally. That video, Please Fucking Listen. This exact strategy I'm trading now. I brought that video out, like a year ago, a year and a half ago. Probably like, a year and a half, 2 years maybe. Something like that. And just said, please listen. This is my strategy. Please listen and trade this. If you did that 3 years ago, boys, you would be absolutely smashing it right now. Absolutely smashing it. Big up everyone on TikTok Live as well, man. Everyone double tap the screen. 1.5% in London. Lovely, bro. What the fuck is that? A Euro USD. I took a buy trade. Lovely. Lovely. I mean, I'm personally going against, but, well, I'm out of this now, to be fair. I'm out of this trade, but yeah. I'm out of this trade. Do you want me to show profit? I can show profit real quick. I can't really show you on TikTok because it's on my phone, so I've got to go off to show you, but yeah, it is what it is. IFEG going to get vaulted. Imagine, bruv, imagine. United 9th max. Yeah, United are dead food, but they've got a few good players. We'll see. I see in the Valencia region, fires east of Spain. Oh, are you in Spain, Deresca? Are you in Spain? No, Arsenal to win, but Liverpool are on a mission for Jota. Yeah, it's true. Man, that is so sad, isn't it? It is actually genuinely really sad. I'm in on GJ. Lovely, Jed. Lou, when you add in GJ to your pairs, that's a question and a half, man. Honestly, I prefer GJ to EG recently. Definitely, it just moves different, so I need to study it a lot more. Boys, you got to think. I've watched GU and EU London session play out every single day for the last like 4 years, not missing a single day, or 3-4 years, whatever it's been. Not missing a single day. So the amount of knowledge that gives me about how the whole thing plays out, not just where it goes, because a lot of you, man, again, you probably look after and you see where it goes. You need to watch it in the live markets and see. You got to see how it moves at what time. Like, context is important. What happened here? You would have just seen that as a wick, but we would have seen it as inducement. We knew what happened. We moved down to the premium, and now we're moving back. Sorry, to the discount. Now we're moving back up. You probably wouldn't have had no notice of that if you wasn't watching it in the live markets. But yeah, as I said, I'm out of this now. How comfortable you are in this trade? I'm in the same position. Yeah, I mean, I always say, bro, you got into it, so hold it. Whether you're confident or not, you're in the trade, so that's it. Man, this month has not been good for me. Fair play, mate. Don't worry, mate. Don't worry. Everyone has bad months. But yeah, in terms of should you hold or should you close, if that's what you're asking, I would say always hold, bro. How can I watch your strategy? On YouTube, bro. Obviously, I teach it in the mentorship, but if you want to watch it for free, go to my mentorship. My YouTube's right there, bro. Richesse FX. Go watch that. Go watch that. Go to my channel. And my most recent video is literally called My Full Strategy with No Cuts. And it's no cuts. And it's my full strategy. So go watch that on YouTube if you want to know a bit more about my strategy in depth. As I said, I'm already out of this because of my chat. Cheers, YouTube chat. But yeah, if you boys want to watch me every single day, then yeah, go to my YouTube. So I'm live on YouTube as well, as I said. And obviously you just get the, I don't know if you can really see. But you get the full screen, you get face cam, full screen, so you can like see a little bit better. Just a bit more easy to follow along with. And plus you can lock your phone if you're on site or whatever, or you're on the job, you can lock your phone, leave a headphone in, and you can hear me talking about the markets, whatnot. Or with TikTok, you've got to leave your phone on. So that's my YouTube. Everyone go there, subscribe. I hope to see you, man, in there tomorrow. And also sometimes like TikToks can just get taken down. So Arsenal are Netflix FC, bruv, relax. What does that mean? Wick Central, trust me. You need to be you need to learn to be disciplined, bro. Who's that, Kevin? Who you talking to? The rest, because it's so hot, it's caused power to rise. It's caused power to rise in price, meaning some areas can't even sell power to consumers, so our areas have been cut off. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, about that thing. We've just fully filled that fair value gap and re-tapped on the entry, so let's see how we do. Okay, half past. I'm assuming there's some other news right now, some yellow folder news. What time do you start going live? About 8 o'clock, bro. I always send an announcement out in my Discord, though, so just get in the Discord and I'll ping it to your phone every time. And plus, subscribe to my YouTube and click the bell and you'll get a ping when I'm online. The reason I say that, I'm not even begging it, but the reason I say that, I'll jump on when the London session's looking good, like when it's looking like trades are starting to form. So that'll be anywhere between 8 a.m. and about 8:45. So rather than just sitting there and having to watch, do you know what I mean? You can, if you're in the Discord or on the YouTube, you just get a ping to your phone. So you know 8 a.m, just wait for that noti, jump on the live, start trading. In a bit of drawdown right now. GJ is doing all right, but we're at 50% of this GJ. Yeah, Michael, what are you aiming for? I'm assuming you're aiming for the Asia low, but Kev, I don't think you should be talking about that. Yeah, trust me, man. Lou, get GJ added to the roster, bro. GJ's being drafted as we speak. I've got scouts out. I've got the network out, bro. I've got the 5-star scout. You know, on FIFA. You know, on what's it called? Career mode. I've got 2 5-star scouts, and they're literally scouting GJ right now. I've got one in Tokyo. I've got one in London. Don't ask me what they're looking at, but they're there. They're there, and they're 5-star. So. How are you tagging me in the chat, Michael? Do you think gold is reversing today? Let me look at gold in a sec. Thoughts on GJ, Lou? Yeah, I'll go back on GJ in a minute. Oh, we are on GJ, well. 2 secs, chat. I took by EURUSD 1 hour ago, bro. I don't know what you saying. I'm talking to my YouTube chat, by the way, boys. If you're wondering who I'm talking to, I got my YouTube chat there. That's music to my ears, Lou. Yeah, bro, that'll be unreal. To be fair, me and you, V, could be pissing off the whole chat. To be fair, Michael as well trades it, and Jed, I think, trades it as well. I think. So I think it will literally be us for. I took the short on GU as you entered when the price closed below the order block and target liquidity. Fair play, bro. As you entered. Fair play, bro. Bro, GJ is mad. I used to do it years back. Asia is key to that pay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It takes a lot of, you like got to read through it. Definitely got to read through it. You can't just trade it. Like you can't just think, oh, I can trade GU, so I can trade GJ. Like it's completely different being JPY, as you said. You can see. Just look at the Asia sessions, boys, that normally form. Look how many pips it is. So this one, 61 pips. We're just going to do a few. This is GJ, 61 pips. 61 pips. What's the chances of that? 42 pips. 65 pips. 124 pips. Let's say an average of like 70 pips, right? An average of 70 pip Asia session. Now we compare that to GU. 24, 23, 16, 24, 25. So we've got an average of about 24 versus about 70, 80 pips on GJ. And the reason that is JPY is active during the Asia session as it's native to that country or that area, region, whatever you want to say, or time zone. Which is why we trade EU and GU during the London session, because we know the pound moves during the London session because it's native. So does the dollar and so does the euro. All three of them are going to be active during the London session. I mean, the USD is going to be active all the time, but specifically, obviously, the pound and the euro are very, very nice in the London session. Bro, what language are you speaking in? The short mode's probably hit SL, unfortunately. Not going to lie, unfortunately. We'll see, bro. Bro, I thought you said London manipulating down on EU. Yeah, bro, I mean, I got out before the news anyway. But, yeah, that's what we should be doing. I mean, it's the thing that I always say to other traders as well. Like, we are literally at break even. Like, we're at break even. If you can't, like, the price went how much into drawdown? Let's see. Price went 1.9 pips into drawdown. I'm telling you this now. If you can't hack price going under 2 pips into your drawdown, you're never going to make it from this game. Delete MT5 from your phone, throw your monitor out the window and go apply for McDonald's because it's not worth it. If you can't hold a 2-pip drawdown, there's no point starting this game because you're going to get nowhere. You need to be strong, mentally very strong. And if you can't hack 2 pips, you're mentally weak. You're mentally feeble. So, listen, my advice is always the same. Hold it till full stop loss. Hold it to full TP. Don't prang out. It is what it is. It's annoying and you can be annoyed at it, but don't close it early. Don't close it early. Only reason I closed this one early is because my chat tricked me. Otherwise, I'd have it open right now. Still worth getting in. Yeah, man, if you've still got that bias. I mean, me personally, I only trade up until 10 a.m. So I wouldn't get in now, but if you want to, you can. You need to start coming down to help JPY. Yeah, that's it. What's EG saying? Yeah, not really much. What do you risk per trade? 1%, bro. You tracking the 15-minute order block or the hour on EU? 15-minute, bro. 15-minute. Where does EU think he's going? Miguel, profitability is based off yearly results. Every month will be different. Keep your head up. Yeah, that's it. What are your thoughts on the sell-off from... Yeah, I'll check DXY. ALG playing out clean on that, though. Trust me, T1. Got me started on JPY. I blame him for my success so far. Lovely. Yeah, I was going to say, he's been the OG of JPY, to be fair. Jesus, these charts are chopping. Mate, chopping more than a fucking chef, mate. Like, GU need that to start pushing down to GJ. I've been in GU for a while, just accumulating. Yeah, it's peak right now. Just signed for the mentorship. Hope I can make it. Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. You're going to make it for sure. Big up, Poor Cat. Anyone who wants to join the mentorship, as I said, it's £40 a month. So get in the winning team. Stop being part of the losing team who don't try hard. They don't even work to get better. They're not live with their community. They're not there every day. We're there every day. We trade the same strategy every day. We've got proof in the pudding. We don't sell a broker deal. We don't flex this. We don't do that. I literally come on live, trade live. That's it. That's how we've built our community. And we are the best. We're the best out there, boys. I'll be real. For the London session, there's the best out there. There's no one better for the London session. Fact. That is a fact. No one better for the London session. And I'll take that to the grave, me, bruv. If you want to get funded with a prop firm as well, you can use my code Richesse with Alpha Capital Group, and it's going to get you a nice 15% off, which is £50 per person for a family of 4. Nice. It's about 150 quid on a 200k account. Nothing beats a 200k funded account. And right now, you can save £200 when you use code Richesse for a 200k account. That's an average of, I don't know, something like that. Nothing beats a jet to holiday. Haha, I've been in JPY trades for a while. Yeah, trust me, bro. While in Richesse. Can see yen basket drop in from here now after tapping DTO. Yeah, let's look at DXY and yen basket to get a bit of context on the dollar and JPY. Yeah, we can see the DXY is just dropping now. We're back at this order block. So we're retapping into this order block. So what we're really going to see now is one of two things. Either price just wanted a retap and now we're going to rock it to the upside, or we're going to come lower down to tap into our more discounted points of interest, like this 4-hour fair value gap. So we do have, if we draw out the premium and discount, this 4-hour fair value gap to come into and fill. So we could well want to do that. Same as GU if we go on the 4-hour. GU's actually filled it, so it's not the best example, but yeah, we got an order block up here as well. And then EU, move this for a sec. EU, similar thing. We've got a fair value gap up here. And if we draw on the premium and discount, you can see we're just in the discount right now. So yeah. We see if we just want to tap and run though, we'll see. Probably going to jump off anyway now though, boys, because I don't really trade past these times. So I trade from 7 AM to 10 AM, and that's what we do in our mentorship. We get in, we get out. As I said, a bit of a minor one today, a bit of a weird day. I mean, I got out of this one already, made a bag, well, like 1.2, something like that, 1.2. So, yeah, I mean, decent day because you learn. Every day you learn. Mentorship 1-to-1. Yeah, bro, I do have 1-to-1 mentorship. I do have 1-to-1 mentorship. If anyone is interested in 1-to-1 mentorship, wow. Anyone is interested in mentorship, fucking hell. If anyone's interested in 1-to-1 mentorship with myself, go to my Discord and send me a DM. You can send me a DM on here, but you're best off joining the Discord and sending me a message here. Louis. My name's Louis on there. You'll see my name in gold, right? Get in the Discord and send me a message. I think when you go to this welcome... No, where do you go? You go to the... I don't even know where you get sent to. I think you get sent to, like... Don't know. But either way, just send me a message. My name's on gold. If you want 1-to-1, then yeah. If you want in-person 1-to-1s or online person 1-to-1s, both can be arranged. Wait, Mehmet, your comment got deleted, by the way, bro. I don't know what you said. Lol, Lou, that would be a funny TikTok. Wait, what one? Wait, what did I say? I can't remember. Just say what's good in the free chat so people know, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to say yo in the free chat so people know, innit? I'm just going to say what's good. Alright, I've just put what's good traders in the free chat. So you should be able to see me now. If you want 1-to-1s, as I said, boys, just give me a shout. Give me a shout. I'm going to jump off now, bro, though, boys. If you want 1-to-1, just give me a shout. I'm going to jump off now. Appreciate you all tuning in. Mad stat, bro. Over 80% of retail traders losing Forex. Yeah, that's it, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Is that? Oh, yeah. I thought it was more like 95%. I'm not going to lie. I thought it was more like 95. I don't believe that 20% of retail traders succeed. I think it's even less than that. But yeah, big up everyone. Make sure, as I said, you get in the Discord and you subscribe to my YouTube so you get notified every time I'm live. I'm live every single day for the London session without fail. I'll never miss a day. Not once. I haven't missed a day in the last 4 years. But anyway, boys, big up to you, man. Big up to everyone watching. Get in the Discord, subscribe to the YouTube. It's right there. Everyone just screenshot that and get in. It's 98%. Yeah, I did think it was a bit more, but yeah. Everyone screenshot that and get in. Appreciate you tuning in. Big support on the live today. It was a crazy good live. Yeah, hopefully you're on the YouTube tomorrow where it's a bit more, I don't know. You'll prefer it on the YouTube, I feel like. You get the full screen, you get the face cam, you get all the rest of it. But big up, boys. Thanks for the likes, comments, shares, and follows. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Wow, that was bad. That was bad. I was going to say, if you want to message me, as I said, message me on Discord. Whatever you want. If you want mentorship, message me mentorship in caps. 1-to-1s, message me 1-to-1s in caps. Signals, message me signals in caps. And fight, message me fight in all caps. Anyway, boys, big up to all of you lot, and I'll catch you in the next stream, man. Sweet. Okay, that was a good live. That was a good live. This TikTok account's actually, I quite like it because people are getting to know us now a bit more. It's not like when you got a new account and everyone just thinks you're an idiot. Damn, you guys are mean ads. Wait, why? Cheers, lads. Yeah, big up to everyone tuning in, though. As always, boys, YouTube chat's been absolutely cooking. We got the best community out there on YouTube by far. We've got 81 man in there. Yeah, man, good session today. Hopefully you learned a little something. Yeah, hopefully you learn a little something. Wait, let me record this because it always makes the chat look like it's flying. Okay, it's gone now. All right, cool. Yeah, boys. Top G, trust me. If you lot got any questions, to be fair, I don't mind sitting on here for a bit longer and answering any questions. Let me know, chat. If you got any questions, I'll answer them. Here I am, stuck where you stand. Need is love. Take over. Oh, man. Loads of your comments haven't come through, you know. That's mad. Oh, no, they have now. Take care. Sweet Mehmet, sweet Jed, sweet Seb, sweet Michael, Fluxus, Anderson, Trap, bless up everyone. Discord, bro. Wait, what? Alright, oh yeah. Let me check my Discord actually. What's your prediction for EU later? Not good, sad day, bro. Oh. Unlucky. If you took an L today, is what it is. Oh yeah, let me. My question is why is EU not dropping? Yeah, that was everyone's basically saying what do you see for EU. To be fair, EU might probably just continue higher now, boys. I'm not gonna lie. I'll show you. Wait. I should do a thumbnail. Wait. This is what they do, innit? Wait, I've got to do it better. Wait, where do I put it? I've got to put it like here. Bruv. Yeah, sick. Bruv, really? How white am I? Fuck it. No, I don't know that answer change yet. Is there an ideal pip range for Asia session for EU and GU? Yeah, about 20 pips, bro. 20 pips is your sweet spot. Bear in mind, you want to be able to trade the Asia range down with like a 5 pip stop loss. You want to have a 5 pip stop loss and be able to catch like a 3-1. If you like ideal 6 pip stop loss 3-1, and that's like what 18. So if there's a few pips more than that, it gives you the space to get in. I see you trade Forex. Have you ever tried futures? Yeah, futures are alright. I've never actually tried trading them, but I will have a more look at them because a lot of people have been asking. So I'm gonna have a look at indices. What do you trade, Ben? I'm assuming you trade. I mean not indices, futures. Sorry. Why is one better than the other? People like futures because they got no spread, so you get you get perfect execution every time. But I think time-based wise, if you're trading time-based and you're trying to trade the London session, I always think that the Forex pairs are going to be your bread and butter. Plus Euro, Pound, and US dollar, they move like clockwork every day. Like these are things that have been around. Well, maybe not the Euro or the Pound, but well, to be fair, actually none of them are that old. But they are. They've been around for pretty much since civilization has been around. Like we've had some form of currency. I know it's not been the Euro, or it's not been the Pound, but there's always going to be currency. It's always going to be moving. It's always going to be moving in the same way. Because as soon as money's spent, and that is basically the market, right? It's just the flow of money, the movement of money, and that it will always move, and we'll always spend money. We'll always move money. We haven't touched the FVG on the DXY yet. Sick thumbnail, trust. Let me try and get a better one because it didn't focus up. That's better. Wait, now I've got to make it keep it in focus. No. Wait. That's better. That's my thumbnail done. How do you keep busy when waiting for trades and having no trade days? I trade the London session, bro, so it's not even a matter of staying busy. It's 3 hours, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. I stay in, I look at it, and that's my 3 hours of graph done for the day. Like that's just a debt you got to pay for you. Debt you got to pay for yourself. You can't like it's 3 hours. It's not a lot. You just follow your market through. Obviously, I go live, so it's a bit different. But for you, man, yeah, just switch on the live and just wait for price to play out. Watch price play out. Once it gets to 10, go do something else. Go eat, go gym, do whatever, and then get back and journal. Write what you saw, write what you did right, what you did wrong, what you think the market's going to do tomorrow, etc., etc. But yeah, like, really, we only work in the morning. So turn your phone into dark mode. Oh, yeah. Actually, wait, no, I don't want to do that because it's going to fuck up my whole... Actually, yeah, fuck it. My phone is on dark mode, innit? But it's just the app. I think I've got the app on light mode for some reason. MetaTrader 5. I can't lie, I'm waiting for some GJ buyers to confirm. I thought you was in sales. Yeah, my phone, I don't know, fuck it. Thumbnail's been made anyway, I'll take that. At the start of the trading journey from UK, but have spare time in London session, Nasdaq, ES, always crazy New York session too. Yeah, fair play. Yeah, that's the thing though. Like, when you're trading Nasdaq and ES in the New York market, you're going up against everyone, and you're going up against the best of the best. Like, that's where there's the most competition. The reason why we trade EU and GU during the London session is because, for a start, majority of Americans are asleep, right? It's 2 a.m. So we're getting in prior to the main move. All the hype, everything, all the news, all the main positions, all the main entries, all the main, like, big moves to actually gain, they're all in the New York session. So there's therefore more competition to win the capital available. There's less capital available during the London session, but still enough. But that means that there's less competition, which means it's easier for us to get our slice of the pie, essentially. My main bias was buyers though before. Oh, fair play. The pre-Londons and lives are class. Is for company whilst trading, if nothing else. Yeah, trust me, Jed. A lot of people think that. A lot of people say that, especially the pre-London, man. When people are waking up dead early in like 6 a.m. in the morning, they're getting on the live Macy's, they're screaming, shouting, letting people know. Have received multiple payouts this year. Lovely Miguel. Big up Miguel. Big up Miguel. Miguel. Big up. Been thinking of doing a gap year to go full-time day trading and having a job on the evening to pay for my monthly expenses. Yeah, that's a good shout, bro. To go full into day trading, have a job on the evening to pay. Yeah, no, that's what I would say, bro. Get a job at a pub or something. Like, that's ideal. If you're trading like that, honestly, it's perfect. You can literally work in the morning, wake up early, London session, trade London session, journal, gym, eat, work. Perfect. You won't have to start work till like 5 anyway. Work in a gym or at a restaurant or something. And brother, I'd do something like, whatever you get paid in tips, put that on funded accounts. No debate. No debate. So say you earn £100 on tips 1 month, yeah? You buy a 10k, or you buy a 10k account, whatever it is. So the next month you're thinking, cool, if I can make 3 bills off tips, I can get a 50k account. You get a 50k. If you can make 5 bills, you get a 100k account. But that's what I would do, bro. But it's a good idea. It's a good idea. Miguel. What? Bruv, how's this broke? I literally fucking bought this. This is broke, mate. See that? Yeah, I have 2 jobs on the bar, so it's always evenings. Works out quite nice. Yeah, I was gonna say, James, that's probably perfect, really, for what we're looking for. How much is it to get access for pre-London? Everything included, bro. That's my strategy. The pre-Londons, the case studies, the 2024 mentorship, the 2025 mentorship, all my content on my website, market structure, liquidity, points of interest, confluence concepts, psychology, quarterly theory, CRT, every single thing we do, including those 2-hour live streams every single morning, the pre-London streams, absolutely everything is £40 a month. £40 a month, boys, is literally insanely cheap, and we're going to be capping it soon. When we hit a certain amount of man, I'm going to be capping it, and we're going to be doing one-time payment of like 1-2 grand. So if you want to get in at monthly, get in right now, boys. Obviously, if you pay monthly, I'm not going to boot you off. So yeah, I'd recommend everyone in this live to get in the mentorship on monthly. get in that mentorship on monthly, bro. Like, honestly, it just is worth it. Even if the hundreds of videos and educational content we have doesn't work for you, honestly, there's probably about 100 hours you're paying for 40 quid. And tests and all the rest of it. Even if that's not worth it, you're getting a 2-hour live every single morning before you're trading without fail. Without fail. Don't worry. Without fail. Vapors. Cheers, Jed. What are you saying, John? But yeah, man. Let me show you how to get into that. Just go to... All you got to do, bro, is go to my website here. You can't actually see it, can you? Go to my website here. Go to Mentorship. And then £40 a month, or you can get the lifetime. Yeah, but as I said, prices are going to be going up very soon, so make sure you get in. Well, not very. I want to build I want to get loads of you in there because I'm trying to help out as many as I can. But once we've got probably like a good couple hundred, maybe like 300-400 man in the mentorship, then I'm going to change it to one-time payments. So yeah, that's how you get in, bro. So it's just Richesse-FX.com. Richesse-FX.com, and you can get in there now. £40 a month. You will not fucking buy anything better for £40. And that is actually genuinely no bias in it. You actually won't buy anything better for that money. I trade similar to you guys, but not exactly the same. I'm already profitable. Would you still recommend the mentorship, mate? 100%, bro. 100%. I mean, a big part of it. Wait, sorry, 2 secs. God, lost the comment. Sorry, I trade similar to you guys, but not exactly the same. I'm already profitable. Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, we literally go over every single concept you can possibly want to trade. I mean, market structure, we go over that to the T. Market structure, liquidity, we cover that to the T. Probably things you haven't even heard of, like quarterly theory, the daily true open. We basically know how to trade the London session perfectly. We know what matters in the London session and what doesn't matter, and we've dictated 2 main things that you need to know about it. It's like water and oxygen, right? The DTO and ALG. These are the 2 things, non-negotiable. If you're trading the London session and the market in general, you need to know about it because this is what controls the London session. And I've known this through trading the market for 4 years and not missing a day. Every single time a 5-minute candle plays, I'm watching it for 4 years, not missing a day. 5 days a week. Do you know what I mean? Like, we know how the London session works to the T. But yeah, definitely get in the mentorship, bro. And you're also going to meet a lot of good people. I know it's a cliche that people say, but ours is genuinely true. We have the biggest and best UK community of traders, of actual traders, not like a McGarry group or like just a crappy little gold signal group, of actual traders trading good concepts, trying to get profitable. Ours is by far the biggest and best in the UK. So there's nowhere else really to go, right, for £40. And it's literally 5% of the price of every single other person who we're miles better than. So yeah, man, it's literally a no-brainer. Get in there, Aaron. Hopefully I'll see you in there. I'm 200k funded right now. I hope to get to 600k towards the end of the year. You'll get there definitely, Miguel, bro. You'll definitely get there, bro. Just got to stay consistent with it, man. Just stay consistent. Just get lifetime now whilst it's at a decent price. Yeah, that's true. Before lifetime goes up, you can get lifetime for 750. It'll probably go up by at least double, if not triple, in a few months. I've never opened TradingView before I got into Discord. That's no joke. This is what I'm saying. Well worth the money, lads. Appreciate that, Jed. As Jed said, he'd literally never opened TradingView before. Now he knows what the ALG strategy is. He caught, what, a 10R last week on GJ? Oh, no, you closed earlier, innit? But still. No, but my interest isn't too much in technicals. I want to know what value I get from the mentorship away that I have the strat. I want to know what value I get from the mentorship away from that as I have the strat that has worked. Another thing we are huge on is fundamentals. Fundamentals is massive. I'd say in that pre-London, in the pre-London chat, you can even tell me in the comments who's already in the mentorship. How long do we talk about fundamentals? We go over fundamentals for at least half an hour to an hour every single morning. When I say fundamentals, I mean what's going on the news, like basically, you know what fundamentals are. Like you, as you said, you know how to trade. But yeah, all the fundamentals. So you got to think, bro. That is half an hour to an hour. And Mace, who hosts the pre-London, he specialises in fundamentals. That is one of the main ways that he trades. So you got to think, right? Every single day, you're getting an expert explaining the fundamental bias of the market. Nothing to do with the market structure on this point. Just the fundamentals, where we should go based on the fundamentals, short term and long term. You're getting that half an hour to an hour of that every single morning. So let's say that's 5 hours a week, right? 20 hours a month. So that's 20 hours a month of education on fundamentals, where you're going to be learning not only what the fundamentals are, but what ones matter and how it affects the market in real time. So that is 20 hours. 20 hours a month of psychology. And you got to think, is 20 hours worth of psychology from a profitable trader that's multiple six-figure funded, been trading this way, verified and vouched in this game, obviously trades the same way every day, knows literally anything there is to know about fundamentals. You're allowed to go on there, you can turn your mic on, ask him questions, you can comment, ask me questions, you can do anything you want. You're going to get 2 hours, you're going to get an hour of fundamentals every single day, right? If that's not worth £40, then fuck me, nothing is. Like 20 hours a month of fundamentals, what is that? 20 times 12, that's 240 hours. 240 hours, the equivalent of 10 days. That is the equivalent, right, of 10 days straight you studying nothing but fundamentals. Nothing but fundamentals. Do you think you'll get better at it if you studied it for 10 days straight, 24 hours, 10 times, 240 hours? Of course you will. You'll get so much better at it. So even just for the fundamentals, it's worth it, man. Even just for the fundamentals. And we've also got a video series on fundamentals as well, on the 2024 and 2025 mentorship. So loads of videos on that. The fundamentals gives us more confidence in the setups for London session. Yeah, that's it. It's just having that behind you, man. It's just having that behind you. Pre-London is the shape up of the markets and how the fundamentals for the day are looking, etc. And what possible effect it will have on the structure that's presented. Perfectly explained by Vigok and Jed there. You had losing months this year. Not this year, bro. Not this year, thankfully. Not this year, thankfully. We had one losing month last year where we lost 1R. 1%, but that's it. We had another month where we only made 1R as well. So I suppose 2 slow months we had last year. Every other month was pretty standard and pretty good. Fair play, bro. See you in there. Any discount codes? Well, there will maybe be discount codes for lifetime, but if you want to get in monthly, bro, it's £40. Like, just get in innit? But you can wait it out for a discount code on lifetime. Might drop on like Friday. But yeah, I'd just recommend getting in the monthly, bro. It's £40. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, boys, I'll probably jump off now then. If not, oh yeah, Lou, ACG 6% or 8% for the EVA. I'd say 8%, bro. You want to stick to the standard. But yeah, big up to everyone who tuned in today, boys. Actually, what's you saying? Let me quickly check on my phone. Yeah, you pumping. I actually did well to get out of that, luckily. Let's show you. Alright, cool. Last time was definitely worth it. Got it straight away. Yeah, V got in and then got it literally straight away. Big up everyone who's done that though, man. Really taking your journey seriously, taking it to the next level. But yeah, big up everyone who tuned into this live. I'm going to jump off now. Been on live for about 2.5 hours. So yeah, Maze is going to be live for the New York session at 1 PM. And I'll be back live at 8 AM tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe with notifications on. As I said, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put another message in the Discord right now. Okay, the message is there in the Discord. You'll see me. My name's Louis. The name's in gold. I just said, what's good, traders, at 10:42. So, yeah, you'll see me in the chat. Everyone, message me if you want. Signals, message me signals. Mentorship, message me mentorship. One-to-ones, message me one-to-ones. PYC, message me PYC. But if you want to get in the mentorship, boys, as I said, richesse-fx.com. £40 a month. It's a no-brainer. And I'll see a lot of you boys in there. Anyway, big up to you, man. Best community out there. Best live out there. Best team out there, best viewers out there. We're just taking over the game, boys. We're actually absolutely coming for the whole entire game. Mark my words, by the end of this year, we will be like undoubtedly the biggest trading influencers in the UK. Not even influencers, but you know what I mean. Like by far the biggest, like unparalleled, no conversation, no doubt about it. No doubt. Right, by the end of the year, we will be the clear best. Not Not, oh, I think I'm with a bet. No, clear. I'm talking about gone clear. Gone. All right, that's what we're going to be by the end of the year. So you, man, I keep saying it, but you, man, are the OGs. So big up each and every one of you, man, in here. Big up all the OGs. As I said, we got the knowledge, we got the skills, we got the entertainment, we got the community. So, yeah, man, we're going to fucking kill it. And everyone in here, you're going to be here for the journey. And we're going to get everyone in this fucking live, multi-six-figure funded, earning 5 figures a month, 6 figures a month. Absolutely smashing life to bits. Big up everyone, and I'm going to catch you in tomorrow's live, man. Send me a message if you need to tell me anything or speak to me, and I'll speak to you in a bit, boys. Sweet. You get this away. Sweet, boys.